have a little skit here I had to kind of write down because it's a bit lengthy. Now, the professionals will tell you that you should memorize these things to a T. Well, not a professional. There's a deck of cards, deal with me. I'm asking these questions because as I've aged, I couldn't find answers for them. I'm hoping maybe some of you will help. First of all, why is there only a stairway to heaven but a highway to hell? Has someone done a traffic analysis we should be aware of? Because if they have, there'll be a lot of disappointed people. And why do they call it a pothole and then fill it with asphalt? Really? Doesn't that make it an asshole? And why are there braille dots on the ATM drive-thru? If I start a catering service for AA meetings, would it be in poor taste to call it Drunken Donuts? It's a valid question. I'd like to know. If I live till the year 2020, will my vision improve? I'll get to test that one soon, don't I? If a cat jumps out your window, does it become kitty litter? It's a valid question. I'd like to know. If I spin a Chinese man fast enough, will he become disoriented? It's a good question. I thought that was a nice one. Do illiterate people get any enjoyment from alphabet soup? It's a valid question. I'd like to know. Why are there interstate highways in Hawaii? It's a very valid question. I think everyone should like to know. Why is it a misdemeanor to cop a feel, but a felony to feel a cop? That one's really unfair. Someone should really get a lawyer. Is it considered cruel to tell knock-knock jokes to homeless people? It's a valid question. Someone should like to know, probably the homeless. If I feed a clown to cannibals, would he taste funny? It's a valid question. The cannibals would definitely like to know. Why do they sanitize the needle for lethal injection? It's a prison. There's junkies nearby. Borrow one of theirs. He's not going to get an infection. I almost guarantee it. Why is the word abbreviation so long? Can I abbreviate that? Ah, here's a good one. Here's another one. Can you be a closet claustrophobic? It's a very valid question. I'd really like to know. I'm not claustrophobic, just very curious. And they say, a fool and his money are soon separated. Well, my question is, how'd the fool and his money get together in the first fucking place? It's a valid question. I'd like to know. Well, no, never mind. Daddy gave him $1 million. That's how that goddamn happened. Never mind. That one just got answered. What happens if I get scared half to death twice? Just a question. I'd like to know. And what was wrong with preparation A through preparation G? And if it's really a country of free speech, how come Americans get phone bills? It's a really valid question. We'd all like to know. And if crime doesn't pay, does that mean my job is a crime? I think I'm working for the syndicate. Just saying. And here's the thing. If two children are born the same time, and they look exactly alike, they're twins. But if they don't look exactly alike, shouldn't they just be like womb mates? Just saying. It's a valid question. I'm sure twins would like to know. And here's another one. Could crop circles be the work of serial killers? That's a good question. Everyone should like to know. It's part of the food chain, you know. And what was wrong with the first 6 ups? I'd like to see the formulas on those. And here's a guy I'd like to dig up and kick the shit out of. Who decided that feet smell and noses run? Slap that bitch. And how much wind would a windbreaker break if a windbreaker could break wind? It's a curious question, I know, but worth asking. And why does monosyllabic have 5 syllables? Anyway. And why do we cook bacon but bake cookies? You wonder why the aliens... If love is blind, how come lingerie is so goddamn expensive? I'd like to know that one. If I can fit 3 lesbians in a China hutch, could I advertise it as a liquor cabinet? It's a very good question. I'd really like to know myself. If a stealth bomber crashes in the woods, would it make a sound? If a parsley farmer falls behind on his child support, do they garnish his wages? It's a very good question. I'm sure he'd like to know. Where does a forest ranger go for vacation? New York City, LA, I don't know, curious. Do infants enjoy their infancy as much as adults enjoy their adultery? I think we all know the answer to that one, but it was a cute question, so I thought I'd ask it anyway. And would it be legal to shoot a mime if I use a silencer? It's a good question. I'm sure someone would like to know. If I eat pasta and antipasta at the same time, do I get hungry again or blow up to the 10th power? I don't know. I haven't been enough to try it, actually. And if someone says they're a pathological liar, do you believe them? And here's the thing, if I refuse to pay a hooker, is it really rape or just shoplifting? If she's really ugly, can I plea bargain it down to petty theft? Just curious, I'd like to know. If a schizophrenic threatens suicide, could it be considered a hostage situation? I'm curious, I'd like to know. And if it's really herpes, shouldn't he be immune? Otherwise it would be weepies. Well, I'm just saying. Well, how come a large-chested woman can get a job at Hooters, but a one-legged man can't get hired at IHOP? It's kind of unfair. I'd like to know. If a psychic dwarf escapes prison, will the news report a small medium at large? It's a curious question, but I'd like to know. Now that I'm old, can I substitute me meals on wheels with snacks and cracks? There's a question I'd really like to know.